I'm high as hell.
Folks.
Wait. We're here. Let's go.
We are here.
This is so fucking distracting to look at.
We are high. This is the 420 special of S Tiers Live with Zach and Sean.
I can't believe it.
We have we have Chuck in the studio.
Hey guys.
How's it going? Welcome.
We're just floating right by Chuck.
This is ridiculous. I'm glad y'all did this. Hello. Hey.
This is actually hilarious. Thank you for tuning in. We have.
You know what my theory is?
I'm so high.
That this is gonna go so.
I'm not
well,
high actually. I'm not high.
That this is gonna go so well from a looks perspective that they're gonna be like, you guys should wear the green suits every time. It's not. This is gonna go. It's not. It's not uncomfortable. It's just weird. It feels really
It's very
weird.
tight. Maybe we should get another round of maybe bigger
Suits?
sizes.
Yeah, probably.
Got some other backgrounds for us.
Wow. Look at that.
We're just in space, literally, figuratively. This is, again, S Tiers Live. We're doing a 420 special. The show just happened to land on 420.
Yep.
We may or may not have celebrated.
We may or may not have celebrated.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
My eyes kind of always look like this, so nothing to read
Same
into
here.
there.
But yeah, we're gonna do. Obviously, it's the NBA playoffs, and this is a basketball show. At the end of the day, we love talking about basketball, and we're gonna rank the playoff matchups, the first round playoff matchups. Zach, you were just in Coachella, so you may not have watched a lot of basketball, but
No.
you watched a lot of music.
I
and
did.
Influencers roaming the desert.
I
Your
got-
thoughts on Coachella to start us off?
I had a great time. I'll go back.
Yeah.
I told someone that it felt like this is one of the better setups I've ever had. Shout out to my friend Jake. His
Yeah.
mom Audrey was kind enough to let us stay there. Her house is fucking stunning. So that was great. I watched two paparazzi get like body slams trying to take a picture of Timothy Chalamet. That was cool.
I wonder
Saw
how much a Timothy Chalamet picture's worth for like TMZ. Like,
I was
gotta
like,
be good money if these guys. You said like they were like climbing over
Fighting.
sand dunes.
fighting to get this picture. Saw Jared Leto. He was there looking like a creep. Dr. Michael Morbius get fucked.
You haven't seen the movie.
No, got
Me
you?
neither. No, I don't
I
think I
don't.
will.
Chuck, have you seen the Morbius?
No.
I don't know one person who's seen it. What the hell else?
Who'd you see? Let's give some tears out to some of the artists you've seen.
Okay,
You're
so
gonna see.
S tier was Fred again for sure. Baby
Okay.
Keem. Those two were for sure S tier. A tier was probably Disclosure.
Ooh.
That group Molchat Doma was like
You
this
were telling
weird
me about
Russian
that.
group.
Yeah.
Who else? Lil Baby was S tier or A tier. Who was bad? There was some. The Marias were like B C tier. It was good. It just was kind of boring.
You didn't see any of the like major.
Saw Harry
openers.
Styles, which
Oh,
was
I heard
good.
that
I
was
got to
good.
see him do Golden, and I got to see the Shania Twain thing.
And you're now just jumping.
I move around.
Yeah. Trying to.
Which
just
is the
get
best
a
way to
little
do
of
it, because
everything,
like if you're an idiot and you park it at one of the EDM tents for the whole day, like what's the point of being there? You just go to Vegas and have the same experience. So that was it. I don't. Is the chat working for anyone? I'm not getting any.
Maybe no one's just in it.
Oh, here, maybe I got the wrong. Live. There we go. Yeah, that's it. No. All right,
well,
chat.
people are tuned
Fire
in.
away.
So yeah,
So-
you do Coachella.
Coachella was great. Your friend, his food, his burger
Oh yeah,
joint.
shout out Love Hour.
Unreal. Unreal burger spot. That was good.
Yeah, shout out Love Hour in K-Town. All right, let's just get into it.
There we go. All right, now we got the chat going.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in on your lunch break. We know everyone most likely is eating lunch.
I'm gonna wish I had some lunch later.
I
if you know what
really
mean.
I could use some lunch, but look, we are gonna S tier some playoff matchups. Let's get right into it. Little 3, 2, 1. Daniel, what's up? We are doing our NBA playoff matchups. S tier. That's a little secret for
A little
him.
inside baseball.
Yeah,
vlog.
exactly. Zach, how many games did you watch over the weekend? Enough?
I didn't watch any games, America. I watched. So I told John this, and they got mad when I left. I had to walk home one of the nights, and it took a long fucking time. And I was scrolling Twitter, just all down bad. You know, really not happy that I was walking home. And I saw the tweets that John and Dragonfly Jones had said about the Tatum game winner. How sick it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make that where amazing happens video with it.
Okay.
Hadn't seen the play yet.
Oh, for content.
Yeah, finally saw the play, and I was like, this sucks. That game winner was not that cool.
The spin around, Kyrie just didn't play defense on it.
It was a layup. He hit a spin and laid it in.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a fadeaway.
It was a great cut, a great pass.
Yeah,
but
great pass.
It wasn't, to your point, it wasn't great.
MKE's here. All right, we're rolling.
we're cooking. Speaking of that series, we're going to S tier the first round playoff matchups. Nets Celtics. Since
Great
we are on
series,
that topic,
S tier.
I think that's the S tier.
Especially because of how much hate there is in that
Yes.
series. That's good.
I think that's a series I want to watch every time it's on. Suns Pelicans, they played last night. I don't know if you watched. It was a really good game. The series is getting very interesting because Devin Booker's out
Yeah.
for like 2 games.
I'm more interested now, but I will say that I'm more interested now, so I would say it's B. And if the Pelicans win a second game, I'll
Okay.
move it to A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With
I
Book
think,
out, kind of scary for the Suns team.
Yeah, I think Book makes that Suns team significantly more entertaining. But we're gonna get a lot of Chris Paul. I hope he doesn't get hurt. I hope he stays healthy. But the Pelicans are fun, man. Last night, like they had McCollum going off, helping them come back in like the third quarter, and then Brandon Ingram just took over. And you're just like, yeah, this dude's an absolute bucket.
A little bit of a bummer seeing Brandon Ingram cook because, I miss him.
People were saying on Twitter this is like the Lakers of the East or like the Lakers South. Like, it's basically
we got some comments. Here we go. Okay, happy holidays. That's from MKE.
Yeah,
Gavin, did you guys see the J.R. Smith quote about how much weed was going on in the bubble? Absolutely love it. Did you see it? I didn't see it.
I could pull it up.
While you do that, MKE says B with potential for A. That's kind of where we align on that, right? Fogey says, good to see that Zach survived Coachella. Just barely, bro. My feet hurt so bad still. I feel bad. Young Crumbs isn't getting very long walks. Revealed how much... Who's blowing it down in there? I love that.
It's the only way you can function.
I wonder how much weed got shipped in.
Yeah. Or they maybe had just like guys that they knew in that area. It's not legal in Florida. It's still
Now I think it's med card legal.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm cool with that for B. Mavs Jazz.
I don't until Luka comes back. I just don't care that much.
Yeah, I'm like C or D.
Yeah,
actually,
it could be
I just
D.
don't want to watch
Put
the
it in
Jazz.
D. No, I don't either.
This is a good series because you get to see Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, and that lineup cook.
Also, watching Jokic slowly boil into a meltdown is like he's gonna swing at someone. I was really glad he didn't because he what's his Markieff? Is it Markieff that got hit? Still is not the same guy.
Yeah,
allegedly. I mean, the back injury really hurt him. So please don't hurt any of these playoff guys. Because you get so mad that you rage quit. He literally rage quit last night.
Draymond played great defense on him. Just frustrating him. It's like that veteran thing is like, I know I can get away with this because it's the playoffs.
I asked this last night on Out of Pocket. Can I ask you, do you put Draymond's first round on the Mount Rushmore of trash talkers now?
Yeah.
Right? It's him, like Gary Payton, I think, are like 1, 2, and then Larry Bird. I don't know who the fourth one would be.
People said
Reggie?
Jordan, or KG.
Jordan.
KG.
KG, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good Mount Rushmore.
You could convince me to drop Bird from that,
but he's probably in the modern day, one of the greatest trash talkers.
Draymond?
Yeah.
I'm
trying to think if anyone else.
But watching him every time Jokic fucked up with the ball, you'd see him doing that shit. Just oh my god, I would be so mad, so fucking mad.
Yeah, I mean he's just a pest, and I guess I guess Pat Beverly tries to do that. It's just a little more annoying. Where Draymond, you get kind of I mean,
you GP2 slap him on the ass.
Yeah, this is a
we
fun
got Danny
series.
Heifetz in here.
Shout out Danny Heifetz,
the legend. Hey, go read Danny Heifetz's draft coverage.
Yeah,
okay, it's been phenomenal, Danny. I appreciate everything you've been doing because you've been helping me stay informed.
Draft coming up.
Up.
We'll be live for the draft.
We'll be live for the draft as well. Danny, I'm going to go through your mock drafts and say right or wrong as it goes on. No. That'd be so annoying of me to do. Okay, Memphis, Minnesota.
Yes.
Line on that one?
I didn't watch the game last night because it was on NBA TV.
Yeah.
But I did watch the two fathers of Ja and Cat chirp on that post-game presser or that mid-game thing with Chris Haynes. That was hilarious.
They're awesome. They're both awesome.
I love this for the NBA. I love the two of them. And they're great friends, so this is what they do probably when they watch any game together. Yeah. I think this is going to go 7.
The series, you think goes 7?
I think the series goes 7, and that's why I'm like...
Is that damning on Memphis in a way? I agree. Put it in that, but... Chat, is it damning to you if Memphis can't get them out in less than 5?
It's a great question.
6?
I don't think so. It's their first time, really in the playoffs with this team.
They just seem like they're so much better,
right?
Yeah.
All season they were so much better, but the Wolves the Wolves are tough.
True.
Cat is there's actually a good Bill Simmons tweet where he was saying they're gonna make an 8-minute highlight tape of all the dumb fouls Cat has made during the playoffs because he does a lot of that, and it is
he loves a dumb foul.
Something it's entertaining at times, but you're also just just kind of play the game.
Someone said, Zach, do you see Shaq going crazy in the Euros? Like Shaqiri?
Oh, maybe.
That's got to be who they mean.
It's there's a FTBL stream going on right now for Chelsea Arsenal. I think
Yeah.
that's on right now. Yeah. All
J1,
right.
give me more details. Keep going.
Miami, Atlanta. Are you watching any of this? They played last night.
If Trey was doing better, it would be a really fun series because
Yeah.
Trey versus like Jimmy is such an insane series. It's such an insane, like, those guys have so much bravado and they're so fun. But like, oh my God, who was it that said was it one of our posts that said is Bam the Trey stopper? Someone posted that.
Yeah.
Which I was like, fuck, that's crazy that it's gonna be Bam Adebayo. Like, no one can guard him that's a wing or a guard yet, and it's Bam Adebayo. But I don't know if that's the case. It seems like this next game is one where Trey's gonna go insane and like really put up big numbers.
Yeah,
But
he was like he had like 18 points and he was 1 for 7 from 3 in the first half, and you're like, this is just a weird
Brutal.
Trey game.
Yeah.
I'm sure back home, where they play better, he'll go off.
Yeah.
But so watching Jimmy Butler score all those points was amazing. I think
beast.
like I saw a stat. I was on ESPN like Stats and Info, and it was like his 40-point performance with no turnovers or fouls has only happened like one other time. You know, like no fouls.
that's crazy.
No turnovers in a playoff game is huge. We got some chat.
Dave said, "Wait, am I that late? It's only 3:32."
We started
should've
early.
Done this as a 4:20 start.
We started this early. I started at 4:20. But thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Seriously.
We're moving through. We're S tier ranking the best playoff matchups,
Okay.
as you can see. We got 2 more. Sixers, Raptors. I think this had a lot of hype going in.
I just don't care that much, especially with Harden playing like such shit. If it goes long, the series, I'll get more into it.
Yeah.
And that's probably my same note with Milwaukee, Chicago. Is if that one goes long, I'll be more interested. All 3 of those. I need the stakes to get higher for me to be like, this is going to be a fun series. Because right now it feels sort of blowout sweep.
Yeah.
Sweep city.
I think it's like on paper they're like good matchups, but they're both kind of one-sided, you know?
Oh, no, I did not see. Bro, I appreciate you tapping in. Player's Choice. Shout out to Shaquille McKissick. What's he have right now in the Euros? So I did that Player's Choice pod.
Oh, okay.
Shaq hosts it, but he's still playing
Oh,
overseas.
sick.
Yo, give me Shaq's line. That's fucking awesome as far as his stat line goes. But, yeah, shout out to Shaq McKissick, the legend. Okay, what else we got?
That's it. Let me double check everything's. Let me turn off that mic. I don't know where Chuck went. Chuck might have gone too high and just. I gotta run. All right. What's next? Oh, playoff players to smoke with.
This is great.
I picked one player from each team.
You were kind. I was hoping you'd put like one narc option. You know what I mean?
I
Like
should've.
a Gordon Hayward type.
I should have. Basically, I mean, the Gordon Hayward type is Rudy Gobert. I made a section just for
Rudy
Rudy
Gobert. I love that bit.
We're gonna players in the playoffs you want to smoke with. Rudy Gobert, obviously in his own category. S tier smoke sesh, good vibes, just awkward, bad vibes, and then obviously Gobert. So start with Anthony Edwards. We can either confirm nor deny that these players do smoke.
Yeah.
You know, this is just off of
Speculation.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
loose speculation amongst friends. Okay? Amongst friends. Ant-Man. I think he's probably S tier, if not good vibes.
Yeah, I was leaning good vibes.
Let's go good vibes to start.
Yeah, as a good starting point. I
He's
think
very
he's just
funny,
he's so fun. He's got a dog.
Could he be too competitive?
Yeah.
Because, like, that he's probably the most he seems to be the most competitive. Like,
I'm the best.
Aggressively
If you play video games with him,
yeah,
he'll always want to win.
No, I see Jimmy Butler on the list. That would be... All right, wait, let's keep it going.
B.I., who in this photo, let
Looks
me pull it
high as
up.
fuck.
Yeah, this is the funniest photo. And I was like, well, he's got to be S tier from this photo.
Is he... Oh, my God.
Let's see if Jack can see that.
Ripped.
Transition. Yeah, so that's B.I.
The floating heads
yeah.
next to it looks so stupid.
I don't know if he's an S tier smoke sesh. I think he could be an A.
Oh, bro, Simon, I appreciate you. He said this is an S tier episode so far. Edwards gets a good vibes, borderline S tier ranking. Fogey, I agree.
Thank you.
AK, Most enjoyable playoff matchup is Jokic versus cardiovascular health. AK's here. AK has officially landed. BI definitely getting you something you've never seen before. Okay, I agree with that, Foggy.
Yeah.
I think BI is sending you to another planet. The problem is he's a little quiet to smoke with.
I wanted to go good vibes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
But it might get awkward. But maybe he's the one of those people who like opens up more when he's high.
Rob, my old roommate Rob, can kind of sometimes like that. He'd be very quiet and reserved, and you smoke with him, you're like, oh.
Chuck's back.
12-2. Let's go, Shaq. Up on Monaco right now. My guy, what's up? Oh, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we got BI and good vibes. DeMar DeRozan.
Okay, I think DeMar could be S tier.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. DeMar's an LA guy.
Yeah.
So he smokes somewhere in LA with him. He knows good spots to go.
Mm-hmm.
He also seems just
cool.
very funny, very cool, very laid back. So I think he's probably certainly the first S tier.
I feel very comfortable with that. Everything about DeMar makes me feel like I'd enjoy hanging out with him.
Agreed.
Regardless of what we did, I'd enjoy hanging out with him.
Agreed.
Book. He just went down, so I think smoking with Booker in today or tomorrow or for the next few days is going to be a little awkward because he's going to be really mad.
Yeah.
But I think in general, we toured his house.
Lovely house.
Really nice house. A lot of good hangout spots, so if he was hosting, I'd feel kind of good about that. He had like multiple game rooms, like
I
big
think he's a
seating
fun
areas.
hang. Here's the thing. I trust that he'd like have something interesting in the fridge.
Yeah.
Snack-wise.
Yeah.
That's a guy who seems like he's got good food on deck.
He'll have candy prepared.
Now, where it gets potentially awkward is like if it's you and him, and then Kendall Jenner and like models show up.
Yeah,
And
I'd
you're
get
like,
a little awkward.
Do you know how weird I'd feel if Kendall Jenner and like
All her friends.
Bella Hadid come strolling in, and you're sitting there cooked as fuck, like
eating snacks. You're like, yeah, is there a video?
No
game
one
room?
ever pulls that off.
No,
of,
you
like,
can't.
Being cool. One
They're
time,
too intimidating. They just look different.
One time in college, my roommate was dating. He's actually married to this woman now, but she brought her friend over because the friend thought I was cute, so she was like gonna come over and like see if she could make something happen. I guess I did not invite this person to our house. Taylor and I were very high watching a movie, so she came in and was like sitting on the couch trying to talk to me, and I pretended to fall asleep until she left. I pretended to be too high. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm so
Probably
high.
the right move.
Waited like 2 minutes and then just fell asleep and just
Because in theory you
I
could
played
have.
possum until she left.
Yeah, you could have blown it, right? Like you.
No, I just didn't want anything to do with it. I was
right.
not
You're
interested.
like, I don't know what to say.
Exactly.
I don't know how
and I didn't
to
want to
act.
be rude. Like, hey, can you leave? Like, I'm really high, and this is not the vibe that I want.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Nah, DeMar is cheap. He's giving you Reginald. So
There's
Foggy
no
said,
way.
AK said, is Book bringing the Kardashians, though? See, AK's got the same wavelength as me. D-Book's going in the awkward category. If the Jenners are there, bad vibes instantly.
Okay.
Do you think, like, what if, like, Kris Jenner walks in? She's like, oh, I see you guys have been enjoying some of that ganja.
I'd lock up.
Oh, my God.
I'd be like, yeah.
I would seize up like I got knocked out, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, did you guys have that doobie? You know, like, oh my.
Got any
get
for me?
out.
She's like, got any for me?
Yeah. Hide the snacks, guys.
Oh my
It's like,
God,
Chris.
just awkward with just knowing that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
I
Terrifying.
think Book alone really just good hang.
Good hang. Oh, I like that we moved him down.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. Okay.
Draymond,
I think
this
he
is
would be
a
S
tough
tier.
one. I'm going
'Cause
S
I think
tier.
you get high with him, and then he's telling you all the stories.
Yeah, you just ask him about a player.
And he's
someone.
a wine guy.
Yeah,
So you get good wine. And he's fucking hilarious.
it's so funny.
So, like, I think he's a great hang. Now, I think if you're, like, playing FIFA, maybe it gets not as good. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
maybe you don't
super
want to
competitive.
play games with him.
But watching something and just cracking up, he's a good vibe.
Um,
Chad, do you agree? Are
Yeah,
you?
let's let the
I
chat
hope.
go.
I feel like the Draymond Renaissance is upon us. He's
Yeah.
got his pod now. Everyone knows.
Fogey, that's a great comment. He
What'd he
says
say?
it's either S tiers or bad vibes, no in between.
How...
That's a good point. That's a really
fair.
good point. Because it could get sour, right? Like
Yeah.
it could, like you could say the wrong thing and be taken. She just goes off, you know.
Okay.
Honestly, could be both.
Yeah.
Like, it start off really good, and
Super
then
cool.
just some went left.
I've had
he
some
showed
where-
a video that you were like, I don't want to be here no more.
Maybe
Oh,
I
yeah.
shouldn't have showed him that.
Yeah, he opens the lap. Oh God, Kyrie's on here. Kyrie
Yeah.
opens the
Oh,
laptop.
yeah.
All of a sudden, you're like, bro, I need to leave. I'm gonna end up on a list.
He starts playing some weird stuff.
Yeah,
like weird
let me
pods.
show you the
Why
flat earther video. Yeah.
Why the earth is flat? This is my reasoning. You'll be like, oh, come on.
Oh
He's
God.
like, smoke
Alright.
some of this and you'll see what I see.
Oh fuck.
We'll go to Giannis next.
I think I would feel guilty smoking them because he's such a wholesome guy.
I'd
He
be
doesn't
like,
need.
you have kids, you got a family, maybe
know-
you shouldn't be doing this.
You know the scene in Dewey Cox where he opens the doors like, Dewey, you don't want any of this.
You don't want any part of this.
You don't want any part of this, Dewey Cox. And it's like, what is it? Is it addictive? No, it's not addictive at all. It makes everything better. But I
You
would
definitely
tell him
don't
no.
want it.
Yeah, I would tell him no.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to hang. Oh, shout out Shua. Shout out my boy Josh.
Oh, AK's got a story for us.
Let's hear it.
Giannis absolutely S tier. His dad jokes would have me rolling. See, I feel like the
Okay.
dad jokes I would be too high to like.
He'll
I'd
give
be
it-
like, uh-oh. I
He'll
don't
give
want
you
these.
a lot of Chick-fil-A,
Hmm.
which is, you
Okay.
know.
All right. Shuffle him.
I think it's either bad vibes or good vibes.
He's
right?
not bad vibes. I'd go good vibes. That's
Okay.
fair. Because I don't think Giannis, there's anything bad vibes about him. But I
No.
think, to your point, like if there was like a abstain,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
that'd be its own.
We got John next.
Hold on. AK
Oh,
says
sorry.
Draymond Def punched a football player at a bar when he came back to Michigan. I agree. He's either S tier or bad vibes. These floating heads laughing my ass off. Bro, I'm telling you, this is great.
This is revolutionary technology. Yeah, we're really breaking barriers.
I got James Cameron over here creating this show. AK Giannis seems like he could make a smoke apparatus out of anything. I don't know about that, but I like that. I like the idea of that. All right. Anyway, to Ja.
John Morant.
I think S tier. I think
Agreed.
he's just fucking
Agreed.
awesome, and I think
He's
he's
no
funny,
doubter
For
S
sure,
tier.
definitely.
and I think you know he can keep up.
Yeah. You also know that he's like, he's a real wholesome guy. His daughter was the star of the game last night. She was doing the gritty dance. Like, she's just so cute, so
Yeah.
funny. And, he's like, you get the wholesome vibe. So, like, you're going to get high and he's going to be like, you guys want any snacks? Like, what do you guys, like, need?
Exactly.
You guys trying to drink anything? Let me know. Like,
Sort of wise beyond his years.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
not gonna get high. He's gonna be like, oh, actually, I don't have any water.
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh,
I feel like he's a person that points that stuff out before you even smoke.
Yeah.
So you know.
he has
Yes.
it ready. He has it ready.
he's
just
got
when
the
when he
point
hits
guard.
you-
Yeah.
All this stuff over here.
He's like, Cheez-Its? He's like, right there.
I think it's very interesting. We have no bad vibes, guys, yet.
None. I mean, the NBA's in a really good place.
But I see.
We got
I
some.
see.
I
I
see some-
see
I
two
see.
on the board.
Oh.
Chat. You can see who's left on the board. Who do you think? We're gonna pause for a second. Who
Yeah.
do you think is going in the bad vibes category that's left? I'm not gonna read these yet, but get
Okay.
them so when we get to there, I can see if people have predicted this.
Let's go to Jason Tatum.
Um,
I think good vibes.
good vibes. Yeah, I don't
think
think,
good
he's in
vibes.
quite a lead.
Yeah, I think he's a fun guy. You
Yeah, I
know,
do
I'm
too.
sure he'll be able to hang.
100%. I think it's so funny. They were like, Devin Booker's an awesome house. He seems very cool. And they're like, what if the Jenners show up and we moved him to just
It's the only reason why.
I don't know.
Chuck, would you be
I
down?
think I'd be down. I ain't never met them before, so I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? If they come in to smoke, though.
But no, I'm
I
saying like
really-
you're already
You're
high,
high
and they show up. Yeah.
They can walk in. You know that moment where like you're not like yeah,
You're on
like
the
you're
come
like
up,
your
yeah.
friend's
Yeah.
mom comes in and you're like, oh, everyone
Oh,
act
yeah.
normal. That's how I feel. What if Kendall shows up with
I'll be
like
just
3
looking at-
models and you're like,
I'd be looking at Devin. I'd be like, bro, how are you gonna react to this? You're like super cool, like, hey man, they're cool with it. They're about to smoke. Like, all right, you gotta let me know, like in the
Okay.
first
Yeah,
30
yeah, yeah,
seconds,
yeah.
what's happening right now.
I need
Give me
I
some
need to know
preparation.
before we start because then I'll gauge the amount that I smoke. Because there's an amount where I can be cool still and funny, and then there's like zooted Zach where I'm like,
Not saying a word. Yeah, I
Like-
feel like that a lot.
yeah.
I feel like if you don't say anything, like if he doesn't say anything before they get there, but if they show up, you need to tell me something's happening in 30 seconds. If you just get up and walk away, panic.
No,
yeah,
Mike.
Panic, you be just sitting there by yourself like, oh
That
shit.
moment where you're like, "Hi, Zach, I am." I mean, you know, like
I know who you are.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Let's go to Jimmy Butler, a potential candidate, I think,
All right,
for
Jimmy.
bad vibes.
I do too. All right, now should I make the case for him as a bad vibes guy?
Yeah.
I like coffee a lot.
gonna
Okay,
be
I know
expensive.
he
He's gonna make
loves
you
coffee. He will make you pay for the coffee. He just seems just too competitive at all things. Like he would try and outsmoke you, and then you're like trying to have a sip of water, and he's like chugging his water, staring at you. I think he's a good guy. I just don't necessarily think he's who I want to hang out with high. I don't think he's gonna just chill. Like I think he's gonna want to go move around or go do something. I mean, wasn't he the guy fucking doing dribbling drills in his hotel room in the bubble?
Yeah.
I respect him as a competitor. Does not mean I want to hang out with him when I'm cooked. You know what I mean?
Chuck, any thoughts?
I feel like Jimmy's like one of those guys you walk in the room and he wants you to smoke, but he has like all of it already prepared and ready to go. Like, we're gonna smoke these 3 in an hour. And you're like,
Almost like controlling, like a
Yeah.
little like,
Oh,
here's the plan.
Oh.
No, that's
And it's 90%.
Yeah, I worry there's a lot of, to
That's
Zach's point, like a
great.
lot of volatility hanging out with Jimmy Butler. It could go really high, it could go really low.
yeah.
One benefit, he's famously drives minivans, so I know if you drive anywhere,
They'll
be
chaperone
really,
for you?
Yeah, it'd be really spacious. Like, you're like, I'm in a minivan. This
This
is great.
is correct. Great point.
But I think knowing how much he pays
Oh.
or forces people to pay for coffee, I think I'm leaning.
Okay,
bad
so
vibes.
I'm catching up on some of these because I don't want to get too far into them.
Yeah.
Gavin has a great question that we'll save for the end, and remember this.
Okay.
So don't let me forget.
Okay.
Which player most likely has a giant bong collection? Okay, we'll get to that. We'll
That's a good
marinate
question.
on it.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
back
that's a
around.
good question.
All right, Jimmy. I think
You're
just
leaning
awkward.
good vibes? Just awkward.
Because I'm
good.
not bad vibes with him yet.
No.
Joe.
Joe is a tough one as well because I think Joe could be good, but I also think Joe could get a little like shit talky.
I agree. So people on here want to know, is Kevin Love going in bad vibes? I don't think so.
No.
I think he seems too kind. And
Yeah,
he's an
nice
Oregon
guy.
guy, so he
Yeah.
smoked a lot, so he
Yeah.
wouldn't get weird. Okay, what was your downside with Joe? What's the downside with Joel Embiid?
I think he's gonna shit talk you a lot.
Mm.
Like you play FIFA, you're not gonna hear the end of it.
No.
I don't know.
Also,
I feel like
can
just
I-
awkward.
Can I
Be
explain?
weird what activities you do with him while high.
Right.
Here's my other thing. Now I'm very comfortable in public high. Okay, that's a built talent. That's a built
Yeah, yeah.
talent.
Over
built
time.
talent over time. Some people are not though, and if you're walking around with a 7'3" guy, and you're both stoned, and people keep coming up or looking at you two, is that going to make you freak out? 'Cause it wouldn't bother me, but I think there are a lot of people.
Just getting looked at,
Yeah.
It's tough, but I feel like when I'm high, I feel like everyone's already looking at me if I go to public spaces, so I'm like, it's fine.
Okay. All right. So
I'm leaning just awkward.
okay.
And that's not
MKE
a bad
says,
thing.
no thanks. Embiid, no thanks. Bad vibes for sure. God.
We'll go to Jokic next, who I was going to suggest having the bong collection.
Oh, really?
'Cause-
I thought you were going to say he's a bad vibes guy.
No, because I think everyone there is going to smoke blunts or papers or maybe
Yeah.
edibles. But no, just Jokic
also-
being a little weird, I feel like he's going to have a shelf
It's
of like
always
all
the-
different types of glasses.
It's
Like,
always the weird white kid that has
Yes.
the fucking giant collection of bongs. Where it's like, is this an identity?
he's like, this one has a percolator in
Yeah.
it. This one,
This
he
one's got the ice catch.
all of that.
He seems like a very like I feel like the game of basketball, it takes him a lot to get angry.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
he needs to be like getting beaten up in
To
the
get
game.
angry.
Oh, yeah.
Like last night, or the last time he got done, he was getting
Draymond was
destroyed.
giving him the work.
A
Yeah.
lot of work, and I feel like that's
Oh.
something he would have a lot of bongs at home,
Mhm.
just to keep him calm at home.
Yeah, and I feel like he's a tall guy, so he could have one of those like
Big,
5
oh my
foot
god.
tall
Have you
ones.
ever hit one of those?
Yeah, I had
Like
one
the
where like
novelty
I had to
bong?
stand. I sat on a chair,
Oh wow.
and they like
The funniest thing with those is like they're hilarious and they look hilarious, but you start hitting it and all the smoke is like stale by the time you go to clear it.
Yeah.
It tastes disgust. It hurts the fuck out of your chest. All right,
I'm leaning good vibes, Jokic.
Fogey says Jokic should go in the Rudy Gobert category. I think
Wow. Now the bong collection doesn't mean he'll be a good hang.
yeah. What I kind of don't want to hang out with him. Yeah, I think bad vibes. I think he's
He's a nice
seems, like,
guy.
wholesome,
Really
but, like,
nice guy. I bet he's a good hang, but I guess I think I sense a worry of like when I'm high around him, it might be a little weird.
Yeah, agreed. All right, here we go. This
Automatic.
Is the one. Automatic where?
I'm thinking bad vibes.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm thinking bad vibes.
Kyrie opens the laptop and into the rabbit hole. You go with him whether you want to or not. I don't want to watch those videos, Kyrie.
I think Kyrie, it'll start off really good. You have a lot of good conversation.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be really nice and, you know, set you up in a nice spot, make sure you're comfortable. But I think once you get too high, that's when the stuff comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
The higher you get, the weirder things
The
get.
flatter the
100%.
earth gets. The higher you get with Kyrie, the flatter the earth gets.
Yep.
Dave says Jokic's the type of guy to hold his ball and hits for way too long. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Nicole Bay, shout out to Nicole. She says
Nicole.
he'll reminisce on his horse racing days for Jokic,
Yeah.
which I don't want to hear about.
No.
Yeah, I think Kyrie for sure is bad vibes. I'm okay moving Jokic into awkward because I think it's funnier if Kyrie's alone.
Luka, call me crazy. I think I might also put him in just awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know what he would be like high. I can't tell.
I've seen him be funny in the classic. You're a really good basketball player. Like you make like a kind of funny one-liner about like a play or something that happened in a game. But I've never seen him be like that funny as like a not Hooper guy. Does that make sense?
No, it does. And I think like in press, he's a little more shy and
Yeah.
reserved. And it's obviously this isn't his first language. He's, you know, not from here, but
I just feel like he's one of those guys that when he raps or like have something funny, they touch you. Have you ever had that friend that just like
Touch you too much? Yeah.
They touch you and they rap and they all in your face? I just like he's one of those guys.
You think
Luka?
You think he might be? He gets too high and becomes a close stalker?
Yeah. That's incredible.
I think
What a read.
Like offense, like how he's with his teammates, he's always like touching them.
That's true.
Like,
That's
he's
true.
always
So
hugging.
The clip with him and Trey after they make the three, you know,
he's
like
just
the All-Star
very
game.
physical. I was like, I feel like he's one of them. Like,
So
Okay.
Bogey brings up a good point. Luke is 23, so I don't know how
it's
much
tough.
that will like if he just doesn't have the smoke experience. But Gavin brings or AK brings a great point. What if Luka brings Boban?
If he brings Boban, Boban's a good time. I've hung out with Boban. Yeah,
he's so
really
nice,
really
he's
good hang.
hilarious,
and he's humongous, just enormous. Hookah Doncic.
Yeah,
I guess that's right, but Hookah's different.
Hookah is different.
Hookah hurts
Sends
my
you in a
head.
way.
Yeah.
All
Hookah
right.
is bad
What do we got?
We got Pascal. Yeah.
Pascal.
let's put it like that.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
be
bad.
real.
Not good.
It's terrible for me.
Luka's sprinkling in, like he's putting the shisha on the top.
Let's go Pascal, who I think also just awkward. But actually, I saw a video recently. I think I sent you this TikTok of Pascal and Fred VanVleet on an IG live together, and they're just kind of shit talking about various things. But someone asked him about Danny Green, and he tells a hilarious story where like they were doubling Kawhi or something, and Danny Green was like he had JJ Redick on him. So he was like, I have JJ on me. Why is no one passing me the ball? Pass me the ball. And Nick Nurse was like ignoring it. The whole coaching staff was ignoring it. And Fred VanVleet was saying like they were on the end of the bench laughing, being like, Danny Green's going to go ISO against JJ Redick. And it's him and Pascal like cracking up on the IG Live.
This
and I
is
was
good.
like, this is funny. Also, I love that they're like kind of shit talking.
He seems like
Danny
very
Green.
happy just in general, like happy kind of go
Pascal,
lucky.
yeah.
And it seems like he is comfortable in himself where he'll tell you some of those stories because some of these guys are sort of private.
Yeah.
Like, whereas I don't think Pascal has that
opens up
thread in him. And there's like I think
flow guy.
You want to go good vibes?
Yeah.
Let's go good vibes. Let's see. Yeah, and then Trey I'm curious about because that might determine where we go with Pascal. I like this list so far. I think we're...
I kind of wish Trey wasn't on it because I don't think he deserves bad vibes.
No.
I don't
think he's awkward.
He's awkward. I don't put him in an S tier.
No.
But I don't know if he's a good vibes guy either. He's kind of like an island. Like he's on his own spot.
I might have to put him just awkward.
That's fine.
Because I just don't know. Again, with a lot of these guys, you just don't know.
True.
What they would be like.
Yeah, Trey.
Any thoughts?
I'm with you. No, I think it's just don't know.
Yeah. He doesn't give enough. He doesn't. I mean, it's probably a credit to him not giving enough to media and like on social and stuff. But I just don't know what he's like. You know,
James
off the
Leslie
court.
said this is nightmare fuel.
like the last quote he has is that just people keep thinking I'm not good enough. Or
Yeah,
I'm not,
a lot of chip on his shoulder.
chip
energy.
on his shoulder, steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he.
So that's our list. I feel
Gavin,
good about it.
Gavin wants to know which player's most likely to steal your lighter. Jimmy.
Wow,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh,
for
that was
sure.
the first thing about
Wow,
my
Yeah,
Jimmy
Jimmy.
for sure.
Jimmy
yeah.
Smith that shit in his pocket
Yeah.
on purpose.
He'll
Not
be like,
oh,
let me light it. I
forgot.
gotta fix this joint, and he'll like do this,
Yeah.
and then just go.
Yeah.
Oh, this was your lighter?
I think
No,
that's
it's definitely
hilarious.
my lighter. That's a
Yeah,
great
Jimmy's for
question.
sure stealing your lighter.
Yeah, say something like I'm gonna smoke before I
Yes.
leave and never come back inside.
Yeah.
What's your ideal?
Also, Jimmy would make you Venmo him for the weed you smoked. Like,
He'll put a plant symbol on the Venmo.
yeah.
Who's your ideal hot box? You get 4 seats, you and 3 other people in the car.
Okay.
Who NBA?
NBA?
Anyone. Who's in your hot
like
box?
actors? Anyone?
Any NBA player.
Oh, NBA
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me. I think Draymond is on that list for sure.
Okay.
I think he would be the stories and cracking up KD.
KD's in my car.
KD for sure. Hearing KD and Draymond go back and forth would be,
That'd be fun.
so much fun.
And they're kind of buddies.
And
you
then
know?
I kind of need someone to mix it up within that group. I'm trying to
It's a tough
think.
question because you're like you got the whole league ahead of you, so you're just it's a lot of people to dig through. But I'm trying to think of like Steph, not fun. We talked about this on that episode we did.
Very much cop vibes.
Oh, Clay is in my
Clay is. I was watching Clay on someone's show the other day, and
Was
I
he
was
awkward?
like, yeah, it was on Serge Ibaka's
Oh,
show.
yeah,
which
with the
is
food
kind
and
of
stuff.
whatever. And I don't think he's awkward. I just am like, he's not that high on my list per se. I get it if he's on other people's.
Who's like funny?
I'm trying to think.
Chat.
Someone said, Foggy said, Pat Bev's bringing a wet blunt. Who's left? Like, who are we missing that missed the playoffs?
Dwight
or-
definitely not.
No.
Um,
Part of me was like, throw a Russ in that car, just to see
Okay.
what the vibe is, because like I do think he's like in the right atmosphere, probably a really fun guy, but like,
would you want LaMelo in your car?
yeah, that would probably be a good last one.
I feel like it'd just be funny. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'd want him. I feel like he'd be a little too like high energy.
I think mine was one was Ant.
And
Anthony
yeah.
Edwards.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards is a good
And
one.
then for me was Udonis Haslam.
Oh yeah, he tells good
Oh,
stories.
yeah.
Udonis is a good one.
Miles Bridges, you know, yeah,
He's a good rap.
a rapper.
Yeah.
And then I had somebody old.
That's really good.
Those
John
three.
Wall. Someone said John Wall. Definitely not
Interesting.
Rondo. Sorry, Simon. I'm not.
Definitely not Rondo.
Those vibes are intense. Yeah, I'd like KD in there.
KD for sure. I think KD's a lock.
I think
for me.
KD, Draymond are my for sure locks, and then that last
I
spot,
can't think of teams.
the old head idea is great. Getting like Udonis in there would be good.
Udonis was my first thought. Like,
I don't know if I'm insane for this. Like, I don't think he's that good at smoking weed, but having LeBron in the car would be funny just
Just
to
for
have
stories and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
them all in the mix. All right, here we go. MK says, J.R. Smith, O.J. Mayo, Tyreek Evans, and a chauffeur. Chris Anderson, Caruso's interesting, but I don't
think he'd
think
be a good
he's,
hang.
I don't know if he would get like quiet around those guys.
Yeah.
You know, you want someone that's gonna keep up, so then I can just sit there and be the quiet one.
Yeah, I'd like to be the quiet one in this situation in general because they're all much richer and like these guys are professionals. and I'd be like,
100%.
yeah, I'm definitely the last one on this list. We can move on. We're doing this S tier is marijuana methods. Ways to smoke. It is 420. Hope people are celebrating out there. Let's get right into it, Zach. How you
Yeah.
feeling? This is like, what is a steamroller?
Yeah, one of those like.
What is it? I got a lot on
Taylor
it.
Taylor Williams had one of these. Shout out to Taylor.
He's got all the
We
tools,
called it
yeah.
his.
Would you?
We called it his penis pipe because it looks like the penis bump from Austin Powers,
Yeah.
and you hold it, and it's really too penisy looking to own. If
See.
we're being honest.
Will you smoke it again if someone brought it up to you?
No,
We'll
it's
go
and
down
also
for-
like Taylor, I love you, but it was so fucking dirty. It was so dirty, dude.
Yeah, that's hard to clean.
That's keef.
This is keef, so I guess you would
This is
pack
such a
keef.
weird-
Yeah, it's a weird
weird
list. But you would pack keef
I like
in a bowl
keef,
or something.
but only if I'm alone. Like
Keef
I only.
fucks you up.
Yeah.
And it also, like, because it's, like, pollen-y, gets my allergies going.
Really?
Yeah, and I think I'm allergic to weed. I think, you know,
Fuck
probably
it.
allergic to weed.
You know, fuck it.
But keef, I feel like,
I-
gets those things going. It's too
Yeah.
intense.
I think B or C.
Yeah. This looks like a bong. There's a lot of bongs on
Flapped it, 2 penis you look
Look, we're just making observations. This little bong, I'll go B for bong. This is one of those chillums.
Yeah, I mean, not my first choice. I'd probably rather smoke a joint if that's the available.
This looks like it's just
it's
lighting.
like a crop burn. It like mass burning all of your plants.
I'd like
at
to
once.
never do that.
Yeah,
that
put
seems
that-
very
Put that
scary.
in there.
This is one of those old school vapes. I don't even know.
Yeah, it is. I think so.
I'll leave it untouched. This is a blunt. It looks like. Or
Yeah.
Is that a joint?
S tier.
S
Blunts,
tier.
S tier always.
What was your Dutch of choice? If you'd roll, I'd roll the bunch in college.
I love like flavor wise.
Or like what kinds? Yeah. Were you a game guy, a Dutch master?
Swishers. And
Swishers.
I love grape and I love the
Oh,
peach.
I realized when I got to LA that everyone used Swishers.
Yeah.
East
know
Coast had a
why.
little more variety. The little bowl.
The one with the owl on it. What am I fucking?
Oh, those
I'll think of it.
not Dutch masters. I know you're talking Swisher Sweets.
Mm-hmm. Is that what it is?
Swishers, yeah.
With
it's
the
same
owl.
thing,
Okay.
yeah. A bowl. B. It's a little dirty, a little harsh.
Yeah, but I would like
A?
carry in my pocket
It's
just in
convenient.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to have on you.
It's not the greatest. It's not, but it's the practicality of it is super nice.
Yeah, I agree. This
Cross
is cross
joint?
joint. I don't think I've ever had one.
I haven't either. Someone had one at a party I was at recently, and
Uh-huh.
I drove, so I was like, I can't fucking enjoy that. It sucks. Major facts, laughing my ass off. I'm an edibles
Devil's
man.
lettuce. Yeah.
No residue on the fingers. Yeah. MK, he said, Sean, when he sees ganja, is that the devil's lettuce?
Wait, let me go. What is this? This is edibles?
Yeah. I think we settled that was edibles. Ahead.
I like edibles.
Yeah. A.
A.
Every once in a while, they'll get you.
Yeah, if you take a little too much because it tastes too good. They
All
taste
right.
too good now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They all taste
100%.
amazing. What is this? Like the for the
That is
For the
a
oil,
wax
the
pipe.
yeah, yeah.
Like, what do you call it? Dabrick.
yes, too intense for me.
One time,
feel like
my
it'll
roommates were like,
destroy
dude,
you.
you should hit this. And I was like, yeah, I'll go after you guys. And I watched him hit it, and he started coughing so hard he threw up in the sink. And he's like, you want me to do it for you? And I was like, no, dude. It is wild, 'cause it hits, it's like heroin weed. So when you smoke it, you're like,
It's a
just
lot.
toast.
Yeah.
That's the highest I've been. It's like the first few times you smoke weed.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
this.
Yeah, I haven't done one. It just seems too intense.
It is. It's
I don't want to be
needlessly
coughing
intense.
out my lungs. I
No.
have asthma, you know.
Tincture,
Yeah,
oils,
it's fine.
they're nice. B, C, C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Bubbler,
bubbler.
B maybe.
B. I don't know what that is. This is brownies. Probably A.
Yeah.
I don't know what these are. This is a joint. I
yeah.
think joint's S.
S tier as well. The classic, like very normal bong.
College bong.
Yeah.
Probably B.
B, yeah.
Volcano. Have you done volcanoes?
Yeah, my roommate had one.
Is this also a volcano? There's two.
It was super nice having one.
I think B.
It gets you really fucking high
Yeah.
though. Like almost
For a
like it's
while,
not like you can
too.
like take a little drag and leave. Like you're
Yeah, you're high
fucking
for a while.
Stoned on that thing.
I don't know. There's a,
The weed drinks at the
Yeah.
bottom.
they're a little dangerous.
Yeah.
A little dangerous.
Some of the like really light ones I enjoy, but yeah. And then you want to do the weed pen is the last one, far left.
This one.
Weed drinks, you gotta read.
Oh
Yeah. Because
Read.
they're
I
always
would
like.
say this again.
sometimes
Make
it's like a-
sure you read the label. They come with stuff that tells you exactly.
Yeah.
Usually they come in like a cup for you to measure.
Exactly.
Right.
Read.
Sometimes it's do the little like it's literally like a medicine pour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
Sometimes
just
like,
like
oh, you
gulp,
can
gulp,
drink the whole
gulp.
thing.
Bruh.
One
If it
time-
doesn't say right there, like
You're
10
toast.
for the whole bottle, servings.
One
Read the
time-
servings.
One time in only a few years ago, Taylor was we were on my roof smoking, and he had an edible, and it was 250 milligrams.
Oh my God. Bless you.
And he was like, I'll just eat a corner of this. And I was like, coward, eat the whole thing. And he goes, oh, okay. Ate the whole thing. 250 milligrams. And he was so fucked up in my house.
You just go to sleep at that point, or get, brought to the hospital.
Sometimes it's even worse because when you close your eyes, even that high, everything's just like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It almost hurts more to close your eyes.
100%. When he woke up, he looked so fucked up, too. I think we're good on that.
Yeah, I think we're good here. We can keep things moving. I saw this on Twitter maybe like middle of last week, maybe early this week, but it was a discussion. God bless you.
Oh my God. There's so much dust in my nose from this weekend. That's all. I didn't do anything else. Don't fucking worry about it.
He said dust, and I was like, dust?
That's what they call it now.
Today in sports, we'll cut away from it. I realized the screen was not on. Today in sports did a classic viral bait. Pick a burger, tough choice. Culver's I've never had. In-N-Out I had an In-N-Out on Monday. It was delicious. McDonald's, Whataburger, Wendy's, Carl's Jr., Burger King, Shake Shack, Five Guys. No, you're good. I've worked at Five Guys. I tell my Five Guys story all the time. It's a really good burger. It's very fresh. Kind of ruins your day sometimes.
Yeah.
It sits
heavy.
with you. Shake Shack's solid.
I'm so hungry leaving this list.
Yeah, I know. We should eat soon. In-N-Out, it's a great burger. I don't know which one I'd go with. I know Dave, if Dave is still in here, he'd go Burger King. Because he's a menace.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Shake Shack.
I'm eliminating Burger King,
Yeah.
Whataburger,
Yep.
Wendy's, Carl's Jr. right off the bat.
Yeah.
And Culver's.
Yeah,
Okay?
I
think
don't
John,
know.
and McDonald's. I know John would be like, well, Culver's in St. Louis is delicious.
It's In-N-Out, Shake Shack, Five Guys. I think you could take Five Guys out.
You do.
Anything with a sesame seed bun, gone.
Really? You're out on sesame seed buns?
Yeah, I think that when you get in the higher tier of hamburgers,
Yeah, you don't
see
need
the
it.
Yeah,
sesame
you don't
seed
need it.
bun.
Yeah, it's a good
I feel
point.
like that yells.
Here's what I'm going to say. And I say this every time that people do a burger kind of debate, is Shake Shack is the best burger, but at the price point, I like In-N-Out better, always.
True.
But Shake Shack is technically, I think, the better burger.
Shake Shack, I really like. Shake Shack has also rinsed my stomach a few times.
Yep.
Where I'm
Yep.
like, what did I just eat? Like my stomach hurts so bad.
I'll get a lot of the other stuff at Shake Shack too, like the nuggets.
They have the
or
better menu probably.
They have hot
now,
dogs.
I think there is a small discussion being had in the corners of Twitter that In-N-Out fries are actually better than we think, especially when you get them animal style. Those
That's how
animal
I get
style
it.
fries.
Yep.
Yeah, you
So
don't.
good.
Not
You
you.
get animal style.
Of course,
That's
if
not
you cover
the
anything,
fry
if you
and
cover
purity.
anything in cheese, sauce, and
It's
onions,
gonna taste
it's
good.
great.
Yeah, that's why I do
Yeah,
it.
But that's the point. If you
Is
don't
it?
like the fries, get them like that. Change your life.
Well, that's with everything.
Your
Accoutrements
team, the
change
fries are
things.
actually bad.
What?
You're on the fries are not that good at In-N-Out.
I have no issue with
Okay,
the fries.
okay.
The
Shake
fries
Shack-
are fries.
Shake
Fries are
Shack
all
does
good.
crinkle cuts.
The Shake Shack fries are better.
Yeah, definitely better.
So do you have? So what is the best fry you had without adding anything? That's the question.
Oh, McDonald's has the best fries.
Without adding ketchup,
Oh, you can't even dip in
there's
ketchup?
nothing. Straight fry.
McDonald's.
McDonald's has the best fast food
Yeah.
fry.
Oh, Rallies by far.
Rallies. Oh, actually, Checkers.
Checkers
Checkers
is
and
great.
Rallies. Yeah,
Chuck,
you're
this
right.
is a great
You're right.
question.
Hands down.
Chuck's really asking the hard-hitting
Yes.
question. Holding
Journalism.
my feet to the fire. Doing real journalism. No sauce, Zach. You cut the bullshit. You give me a real answer.
A little
American
salt
needs to
and you
know.
do it. Actually, Five Guys has really good fries.
Yeah, but
They do too.
at the end of the day, because I can eat a few of them without, then also I'm like, I could use some ketchup to
Yes.
dip these in.
I mean, yeah.
To your point, McDonald's, I could hammer the whole bag without any.
they're so good.
Shake Shack's Cajun fries are probably cheating because it's got all that extra sauce.
Yeah, they be doing
But
those.
without it, not Shake Shack, Five Guys.
Nicole says best fries come from Burger King. You're crazy.
Nicole.
At one
You're
point,
crazy. At one point,
they
sure,
were
that's
fire.
fair.
I don't know what
Col-
happened. I want to say it was like the early
Culver's
2000s.
crinkle cut fries are not it. Not gonna lie. Okay,
Never
MK,
had 'em,
I
yeah.
appreciate
Wow.
that. Culver's is an S tier fast food chain though.
Mm.
Harry Lyles says Zach is a baby stomach. Harry, shut up. You fucking monster.
Baby stomach.
Yeah.
All
right. If I got to decide here,
gun to your head.
I think I go In-N-Out's double.
Me too. That's where I'm going. I mean, I had it.
The Shack burger's good, but I add cherry peppers and I add bacon.
I add a lot.
The In-N-Out burger, that hits every time. And they sprinkle that salt on top of the bun.
I had it on Monday and I could have it again today.
Here's the other thing.
We're also
I've never gotten into an argument with someone waiting for Shake Shack. I've several times gotten into it with people while waiting in the drive-through line. Or trying to merge into the drive-through line at In-N-Out. The one at UCLA, a guy almost hit my car trying to not let me get over it.
My move is always park and go in at this point. I just
the
can't.
UCLA one, there's no parking there though. It's a pretty good one. The best In-N-Out in LA is the one on Inglewood by the 405. That's my opinion. 405 in Inglewood. Right off that exit. Great In-N-Out. They get you through it fast. Always been hitting. It's a great In-N-Out.
The ones in the Valley are nice. Like the one in Burbank and Studio City. Yeah. That's a solid one. Do you want to check out JJ Reddick's house? We're 50 minutes in. I don't know if we're too hungry.
I know.
Or coming down too
I'm going
much.
to go to Shake Shack though today because that sounds so good after we've been doing this. Let me see, 'cause I think I have it.
Do you have stuff to do? I'm cool either way. I mean, we are just floating heads.
After this?
OP, right? You want to plug OP?
Oh, that's tonight. Oh, that's coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
So
New OP went up today.
Yeah, new OP just went out today.
Yeah, let's go.
It's out. You know what I'm saying? So watch that when this ends. And then new OP tomorrow.
You guys are working.
We are.
Putting you through the grind.
NBA playoff.
What else we got? We got a draft next week. Zach and I are doing a grade show.
Yeah.
That'll be really fun. So please tap in for that. Because, you just have the draft on the background. The shit we're going to be doing is a lot more fun. And it's the draft is such a waste of it's such a long day.
Yeah.
Just come kick it with us. It'll be great.
Otherwise, we're back next week. Not a 420 episode.
Sadly.
If the suits play off, if they do well,
yeah,
we'll keep them, bringing them back. They're a little uncomfortable.
I know, my back itches so bad.
And it's just tight around my shoulders. But we do it for you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We are out of here.